Good morning, my dear students. Hope you all are doing well. Nature has so much to teach us if we are willing to stop, look, and listen. See, each and every aspect of nature teaches us something or else, whether it is the flow of rivers, they are the trees, whether they are the high mountains, the sky, the earth. Each and everything in nature teaches us something or else. The best thing is that they all teach us to be humble, to be generous, to be honest. Right? So each and everything in nature is going to teach us. Now what is our today's topic? Our today's topic is modals. What is our today's topic? Modals. Now see what are modals. See all the words that we are able to see here. Okay, in this box. They are all what? They are all modals. They are all modals. Can, might, must, shall, would, ought to, should. They are all what? They are all modals. Now let's find out what is the definition of what are modal verbs. Modal verbs are a special kind of helping verb. A modal verb helps the main verb to express the mood of the subject, and at the same time it can indicate what? Possibility, persuasion, ability and willingness. What ideas do you get? What can you perceive from these sentences? You can perceive that there is some possibility, there is some persuasion, there is an ability of a person, there is some willingness of doing something. Clear? Let's move further. To know more about modals, that how these modals are very useful in our day-to-day life, for our day-to-day conversation. In fact, we all are using those modals in our day-to-day conversation, but unfortunately we don't realize that we are using modals. Let's find out how do we use these modals in our day-to-day life.
The modal verbs.
What are you gonna do here, Grandma?
Well, I'm gonna make pizza.
Can I help you?
Yes, of course, but you should wear an apron. Perfect. First we must mix everything, in order to obtain the dough. Now we must roll the dough with the rolling pin.
Can I do it, please?
Yes, of course. Now we're gonna top it with tomato sauce, cheese, onion, bacon and mushrooms.
Can I slice the onion?
No, you shouldn't.
Why not?
Because your eyes may start to burn, and tears may run down your face. But you can cut the bacon. You must be careful with a knife, and you shouldn't cut it so fast.
Now see children, you all are seeing there are some conversation written over there, and in those conversation there are one words, in almost all the lines there is one word that is written with the red color. So what is this? These are all our modals, right? See, watch it carefully.
Now we must put it in the oven.
How long should we bake our pizza?
We shouldn't bake it for more than 15 minutes, it could get burned. The pizza must be ready now. Let's take a look.
Grandma, is the pizza ready? It smells delicious.
You must wash your hands before you eat. Let's eat pizza now. You must be very hungry.
Yeah, we are. Grandma, could you pass me the ketchup, please?
Of course, here you are.
Thanks.
Would you like some more?
No, thanks. I would like an ice cream now.
Let's go to the park and have some ice cream, shall we?
That sounds awesome. Shall I take my bike too? And shall I take my roller skates?
Sure, you can take your bike and roller skates too.
It's so
See, when they were there at home, they were using these modals in their conversation, and now when they are there in the park, there also they will be using these modals for their conversation.
great that you can roller skate, Michelle. I wish I could do it too. It must be terrific. Don't worry, I will teach you soon.
But you can ride your bike without training wheels now. That's great too. You should be content with that for now.
Look at these beautiful flowers. Can I pick them, Grandma?
No, you mustn't pick the flowers.
Can I drink water from this fountain?
No, you shouldn't drink water from that fountain. It's not healthy. You might get sick. This is a special fountain. If you throw a coin into the water, you can make a wish. It might just come true.
Grandma, will you buy me a chocolate ice cream, please?
Yes, of course.
I would like a vanilla ice cream.
Hello.
Hello. May I help you?
I would like 3 single cones of ice cream, please.
May I have a double cone, Grandma?
You shouldn't eat so much, because you can get a sore throat.
What flavor would you like?
I would like vanilla, chocolate and strawberry flavor, please.
The ice cream was delicious, but I don't like the cone.
You mustn't throw rubbish on the ground, Alice. You must throw it into the garbage can. You mustn't climb up the slide. You may hurt yourself, and you may hurt other kids too. Ladders are for climbing. Alice, you must wait your turn. Excuse me, may I sit here?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Now, see one thing. When in the kitchen, the girl was asking the grandma, she was saying, "Can I help you?" And here, when the grandma is asking to some lady, unknown lady, then she is saying, "May I sit here?" I will tell the difference. Okay, think about it.
Shall we go home now, girls?
Could we stay a little bit longer, please?
Oh, that might be your mom. Yes, she is. She must be curious to know what we're doing.
So, did you see that how this conversation is used in our day-to-day life, right? Understood? Now, let's understand about modals. Can and could. First of all, we are going to talk about can and could. Can. Can we use, see, in a way we know this, that can we use in present tense, could we use in past tense as the past form of can. But when we talk about modals, it is not so. Somewhere we can use, in some place we can use it as a past tense, as a past form, to express the things that has already taken in place in past. But sometimes we can use for making request also. Now let's see how can we use can and could. Can, first let's talk about can. Can we use for offer, for making offer. For example, can I be of any help? As there the girl was saying to the grandma, "Can I help you?" Okay, permission, give and ask, you can put over there. ability means in present time. In present time, if you have any ability, you should say, express it with the use of can. Like I can drive a car means I know how to drive a car. Possibility, she can be really sad. This is a possibility, means somebody might have said something to her and she can be really sad. This is the possibility, there are chances of her being sad. Request, can you be quiet? This is a very formal light request, not a very strong one, not a very polite one. Okay, very means it is not a very you can say very we are not making a very request that is very soft. Okay, now could, where do we use could? Suggestion. See, if we are using can for offer, we are using suggestion, that is very polite. Like we could write a letter to the president. Permission. Permission, give and ask, we were using for give and ask, but here when we have to make more polite permission, we have to ask, then we have to ask for, we should say, could I ask you a personal question? Could you please help me? Could you please come with me? Could you please go out? This is what? This is a polite permission. Okay, or could you help me, could you give me your pencil, right? These are all what? Could I take your pencil? This is what? These are all polite permissions. Ability, see here in can we were using the ability of present tense, means what is right now, and in ability, could is used for telling about the ability that we possessed in past. Like suppose you are now, for example, 11 years old. Today, whatever ability you have, like you can say that I can sing well, like Mahika can sing, same I can sing well, right? And the other child can say that I could sing well when I was 6 years old. Okay, so that is past ability. Clear? Possibility, he could be the one who stole the money. Now again, when we have to talk about the past possibility, we will use could. He could be the one who stole the money. See why it is past? Why it is past? Why am I saying it is past? Because here we have what? We have this more polite word, not more polite, sorry. We have this who stole the money, who stole the money. This stole is telling us, this stole is telling us that this money has been stolen in past, right? This money has been stolen in past, and he could be one, means somebody is suspected for that. And when we are saying the possibility of that somebody's involvement in that theft, we can say he could be the one who stole the money. Clear? Is it clear to you? Now let's move further. Shall. Now we are talking about shall. We use shall in first person to show a future course of action. Now first person. Sorry. First person is what? First person is I. Here you are not able to see I, we. These two are the pronouns that we understand that they are the first person pronoun. Clear? They are the first person pronoun. Understood? First person pronoun. They are the first person pronoun, I and we. So when we use shall in first person to show a future course of action. For example, here, as you can see here, for example, I shall return home on Sunday. We shall complete this work by evening. See, we are using shall with I, we are using shall with we. Shall is used in second and third person to express a command. Shall is used in second and third person. Remember, second and third person. What is second person? You is second person. He, she, it, they. They all are what? They all are third person pronouns. Clear? They all are third person pronoun. What are they? They all are third person pronoun. You is second person, rest all are third person pronoun. When we use shall with second or third person pronoun, it means we are expressing a command. For example, visitors shall not wander into the prohibited area. Visitors shall not wander into the prohibited area. Now you people might have seen that when you go to visit some monuments, you might have seen that there is certain area where the government doesn't allow visitors to go, and it is written that prohibited area, you are not allowed to enter that area. So there we can put the word, use writing a sentence, visitor shall not wander into the prohibited area. This is a command, this is an order by the government. Shall is used to make a promise. Shall is used to make a promise. We shall have macaroni for dinner. Shall is used to show determination. Now what is determination? When you make a fixed firm determination that if you have decided that you will score first position, you will get first position in the class, and you do all the hard work to get that first position. Understood? Then it is determination, like we shall work hard to succeed, because without doing hard work you cannot succeed. Clear? Hope it is very clear to you all. Now let's move further. Should. It is, let's talk about first this one. Is used to show duty or responsibility, like moral responsibility, moral obligation. We use should. For example, we should keep the environment clean. See, it is the duty of everyone, okay, it is the duty of every individual, okay, that we should keep our environment clean. We should not harm poor, we should not tease animals. This is what? This is the duty of each and every individual. So we should perform our duty in true letter and spirit, right? Second thing is used to give advice. Is used to give advice. When you want to advise someone, you should say you should include more vegetables in your diet if you want to remain healthy, right? So when we want to give advice, you should study more if you want to score first position. You should do physical exercise if you want to stay fit, right? So when we want to give advice to somebody, we should use should. When we are disapproving of an action done, when we disapprove of an action done, means something is already done and we disapprove of it, we say we should not have disobeyed his parents. He should not have disobeyed his parents. Now see here the construction with you, which should we have used have and disobeyed. So this kind of have plus third form of the verb should be there, because have, we have studied perfect tenses. In perfect tenses we always use third form of the verb. With has, have, we use third form of the verb. Clear? Is used to show possibility. When we want to show possibility, we use should. If father should buy a new car, we shall sell the old one. Understood? So possibility also we use shall. Clear? Now let's talk about modal verb will and would. Now see, will. We use will. We use will with the first person, indicates promise, threat, determination or willingness. First person is what? Now what is first person? I, we. These are what? First persons. What are they? First persons. Clear? Is it clear to you? What is it? First person. For example, see. Willingness. See here, willingness. We will help father arrange his tools. In willingness, what do we have? We will help father arrange his tools. This is our willingness, means we are willing to help our father. Determination, I will not play video game every day. This shows our determination, because it is not good for our eyes. Threat, we will take strict action against all law breakers. This is what is threat. Promise, I will pay Scrabble with you after I finish my work. It is a promise. So when we want to make or we want to express all these ideas, willingness, determination, threat, promise, we use will. Will in the second and third person, it indicates the future, a customary action or a belief. Third person is what? As I have told you, he, she, it, they. They are all what? Third person pronoun. What are all they? Third person pronoun. Clear? Will in the second and third person, it indicates the future, a customary action or a belief. Future. Jane will take up law after school, right? This is future. Customary action. Mother will go for a stroll after dinner as usual. Customary action means some action that happen on regular basis. That is a custom. You should say that is a custom, okay, of the house. Belief. Beena will pass with flying colors. When you give exam, we have a trust in you that you all will do well. So we can say that Beena will pass with flying colors. Now, will is used in interrogative sentences in the second person to express willingness or the wish of the person spoken to. Like for example, will I ever get spare time? Will you like to come with me for the dinner? Now, what are we seeking here? We are seeking the willingness or the wish of the person whom we are speaking to. Would. Would is the past tense of will and is used to talk about the past. Uncle Paul would build sandcastles with his friend as a boy. Now, would is the past tense of will and is used to talk about past. Here we are talking about past. Uncle Paul would build sandcastles with his friend as a boy. Means when Uncle Paul was a young boy, he used to build sandcastle with his friend. We are talking about past. Would is used to talk about something that is possible but not true. Understood? That is possible but not true. I would buy a yacht if I were rich enough. See, I would buy a yacht. See, it is not an impossible thing. If I have firm determination, I can earn a lot of money and I can be the owner of a yacht. Okay, I can buy a yacht. But the condition is if I were rich enough, but I don't have that much of money to buy. See, this is possible. This is something that is not impossible. Anyone can buy a yacht. Whosoever wants, who has a dream to buy yacht, he can work hard and earn money and buy an yacht. But it is not true. It is not true. Why it is not true? Because I cannot buy it because I don't have that much money with me. Would is used to indicate uncertainty or condition. Uncertainty or condition. If Meera danced well, she would win the first prize. See, here uncertainty is there. Why it is uncertainty? Because we are not sure whether Meera will win or not. Okay, so this is uncertainty. We are using would. Now, if we talk about it is as a condition, see in what happens in conditions. They are known as if clause. What are they known as? They are known as if clause. If Meera danced well, she would win the prize. See, now you should understand that when we talk about if clause, this is an if clause also. When we have if clause, if here at this place we have past tense, it will be would. If here it will be dances, then it would be will. Means according to the tense it changes, and it is compulsory that if clause should be in present or past tense, and the another clause after comma should have what will or would in that according to the tense in the if clause. Clear? Is it clear to you? Hope it is very clear to you. Like for example, here it is two clause that I was telling you. What are the two clause? If Meera danced well, this is one clause, this is if clause, and another clause, condition clause is she would win the prize. Result clause is this is the condition clause and this is what? Result. If Meera danced well, this is the condition. For what? To win the prize. Okay, what is the condition to win the prize? That she should dance well. Okay, so now if our if clause is in past tense, we have would. Now had it been dances, what it had been? Dances, then we would have will over there. Understood? Clear? Is it clear to you all? Hope understood. If you have any doubt, you can text me in WhatsApp. Now modal verbs. Modal verbs are what? Modal verbs may we use for what? Request, polite request. To again, to make a polite request we use may, but here you should understand the difference between can and may for polite request. See, as I showed you in the video, the girl, when she was talking to her grandmother, she was saying, can I help you? And when the lady was asking the other woman in the park, she said, may I sit here? Okay, so this is what? This is either you can say permission or request. One place we used can and one place we used may. Why so? Because can be used at informal places, but may is used and formal places where we don't know the people personally, right? So may I have some water please? May I use your book? Maybe whomsoever we are talking, these two sentences, we don't know that person very well. Permission, may I smoke in here? Student may travel for free. Possibility, it may snow tomorrow. He may have forgotten. He may have forgotten about the party. Wish, may the new year bring you joy. May the force be with you. Might, possibility, might is also used for possibility. He might like playing basketball. Might is the same verb but in past tense. Jimmy might have tried to contact me earlier, but my phone was switched off. Now see, this was is indicating us. This was is indicating us that it is a past tense. May is also used to indicate purpose. For example, Krish works hard so that he may earn more money. This is the purpose. Understood? Now ought to. Ought to, when we use ought to, we use ought to for moral duty, insistent advice, strict recommendations. We ought to take care of his things. You ought to take care of your parents. You ought to look after your siblings. These are what? These are all moral duty. You ought to go to meet your parents twice in a month. This is again instant advice. Strict recommendation, you ought to file a case against him. This is what? This is strict recommendation. Understood? Need. Now need, the verb need expresses necessity. Okay, this verb express necessity. Like I need water means what is my necessity? I need water. I am thirsty. I need water. So express what? Necessity. It can be used both as a modal or as a national verb. As a modal, verb needs forms its interrogative and negative forms without the verb to do, and is followed by the infinitive without the particle to. Means I have told you, always told you that when we use two verbs, like go by. Let me select another color. Buy. We most often have two in between. I am going to buy. Okay. I am going to write. Okay. She wants to play. Now wants and play. Wants to play. Okay. We have two. But here also need is what? Need is also a verb. Okay. Need is also a verb. But when we write need, we do not use to with need. Okay. Like for example, you need not trouble about her that at all. See, negative. You need not hurry. Again negative. You need not hurry. You need not to do hurry. We will not write. We will not write. You need not to trouble about that at all. Okay. We will write you need not trouble about that at all. Means after need, if we are using need in a sentence as a modal, we will not use to after that. Clear? Must. Do it. It is necessary to do it. The light is red. You must stop. See, must shows that yes, you have to do it at any cost. Understood? It is necessary, extremely necessary to it. If you will not do it, you will have to face certain vicious results. You may have to face certain bad result of it. Like for example, the light is red, you must stop. See, if it is a red light, you must stop. If you not stop, what will happen? The traffic police may give you challan, right? Peter is doing an important exam next week. He must study hard. If there is an exam, You will not pass without studying hard, so you should work hard. There is not any bread at home, I must go shopping. Means if nothing is left at home to eat, then it is compulsory to go out and buy some flour or bread to eat. Okay, so something that becomes compulsion, we use must for it. Used to, repeated action in past. Used to, when we use used to, we use for the repeated action. Like for example, I used to have a dog when I was a child. जब मैं छोटा था तो मेरे पास एक कुत्ता हुआ करता था. Okay, I used to do football every weekend but I don't have time now. Did you used to go swimming when you were at school? I did not used to like action films, but I do now. Means something you were not habitual of doing in the past. We use used to, or you were habitual of something in the past, we use used to for that. To express that, we use used to. So that is all. Dear students, I will be sending the required work to do through your class teacher. Thank you. Have a nice day.